Well, it seems as if the first part of this recording was somehow corrupted, which is very unfortunate because I don't have the... shit. I don't have the save file that I exited the game with last, because of course, hardcore. So, anyway, we've been to Neuhof. We've investigated it, and we've found that Runt, whose name rhymes with a very rude word, which he absolutely is involved. Now, with the attack on the farm, someone local was involved as well, a lad called Ginger, and we are tracking him down now. He's friends with charcoal burners, we've discovered.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for Ginger, a stable boy from Neuhof.
Then why don't you look for him at the stud farm?
He was there, but now they say he's hiding amongst some charcoal burners.
And where did you hear that? Anyhow, there's no one of that description here. Try asking somewhere else.
Look, a terrible crime's been committed at Neuhof, and Sir Radzig wants the culprits found. And here you are making it harder for me.
Well, if you've been sent by Sir Radzig, you can deal with those two criminals who've been lurking around asking about the same boy.
And do you know where they are?
They won't be far, but I don't know where exactly. I hear they headed south, so maybe try there. There are plenty of good hiding places around.
So you're saying I should find them and kill them?
Just see to it they can't cause any trouble here. And then I'll tell you everything I know.
Alright, I'll do it.
That's fair. I'll look for them.
The words of a true man. Once you take care of them, come back and we'll talk. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. Yes. Ginger's been a naughty lad, hanging out with the likes of Runt. Because what they did at the stud farm, well, you would have seen a small part of it at the end of the last episode, assuming you watched it. It was messy. It was really, really messy. They just came along, murdered a bunch of horses and a bunch of people, and, you know, were just there for the destruction. And they even murdered Sir Hanush's best vassal, Smill. So, you know, that's pretty horrible. No. Ha! Here we go. Here's the up. Now, the plan is, since I literally have to murder a couple of people, and by the way, I know precisely where they are. They're in here. Because that was part of what I recorded earlier, but it... yeah. Evil, evil, evil. OBS betrayed me. Here they are. That's their camp. I will dismount. And then I will chug a saviour schnapps.
would better to have more people for a job like that.
Maybe, but then there's more taking a cut.
I'm going to try and fight them first, at least once. But really, the best thing to do is to wait till nightfall. Wait for them to go to sleep.
What's going on there?
And then they'll be asleep. And you can just murder them at your leisure.
Is that all you've got? You call that combat?
I don't actually, I call it being murdered quite horribly. Yeah, let's not get murdered horribly. Please.
Stick it up your ass. There's not a spigot thrown in. I just don't know why we should do it. What can he do to us? Nothing.
Look, they say he recognised someone, and that he can still point his finger at others.
Maybe, but so what? Soon enough, he'll just be able to point at a pile of rotten corpses.
But what if it doesn't work out like that? Let's just find him, chop them fingers off, and bash his brains out. We can't be too safe.
I suppose. Let's just find him then.
Yes.
Now we wait till nightfall. There we go. One dead. Other dead. And we're done. Steal all their money. And anything else that they've got of value. Let's eat from their pot. Because why the hell not? And, loot their chest. Ooh, a black and white hood. I don't want it. Cowhide I'll take. Dog skin I'll take. Ooh, most of that's too crap to worry about. Okay. And now to sleep till morning. And hope I don't wake up in some foreign location. It's happened before. It will happen again. A lot. Oh, for fuck's sake. Great, I don't even know where the hell I am. Near to quest givers. Ah, it's the inn. It's got to be the inn. Yes. Yep, here we are. Okay, that's fine. I know where I am now. We're not too far away from where we need to be. Hey, Pebbles. Okay, now the charcoal burners are there, obviously, and we're just down here. So, really not that far at all. In fact, what I'm going to do, because I believe I have a room here, is visit that briefly. Because we have our stash here. I only need one torch. I'm going to put the hunting arrows away, because wounding arrows are better. Ah, of course, it's all the boar hides and cow hides and dog skins and shit. Okay, cool. I'm still overburdened, but ow. Once I wake up a bit and aren't having any... I wanted to... no, it's fine. Doesn't really matter all that much. I don't need to sleep for an hour just to save the damn game. I could, but I don't need to. Let's get back to the charcoal burners and give them the good news. Is this way, is it not? It is that way.
Yeah.
Left here. No, no time for you. Oh shit. Shit.
Come here, lily liver. What's the matter? Come on. Jesus Christ.
Is that the best you can do? Gone weak at the knees, have you?
You gonna cry?
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Damn it! Blasted peasants! Right, now I need to murder these two again.
Why the fuck are we supposed to wring his neck?
You're hesitating about killing someone. Maybe you're fucking smite.
Stick it up your ass. There's not a squeamish bone in me. I just don't know why we should do it. What could he do to us? Nothing.
Look, they say you recognise something, and that he can still point his finger at others.
Maybe, but so what? Soon enough, he'll just be able to point at a pile of rotten corpses.
But what if it doesn't work out like that? Let's just find him, chop them fingers off and bash his brains out. We can't be too safe.
I suppose. Let's just find him.
Yes.
Okay, now we wait till nightfall. Proper nightfall. We give them some time to actually go to bed. Most importantly, put their weapons and armor away in the chest, which is the really polite thing that these two do.
Hey!
Okay. Mercy kills are brutal when you're not actually, when you don't have your sword out. Okay. First off, I am going to try using this small armorer's kit, why not? Let's fix my hat, my van braces, and that's all I can fix. Excellent. Eat from the pot. Steal from the chest. Damn it, that's an awkward place. Still did it with relatively no problem, so... Cowhide, dog skin... Yeah, that'll do. Do I have anything to cook? No, I do not. Okay, now sleep. And will I wake up somewhere else this time, is the real question. And if so, will it be somewhere as convenient as the inn? Oh, I woke up where I went to sleep. Fair enough. I can totally handle that. Pebbles, I'm afraid I need to load you up with some shit, but first I'm going to mount you. And I apologize if that sounds in any way inappropriate. Silver ring is better than Bianca's ring. Poor Bianca. Let's see, what else? What else can I put on the horse? Skins and hides. Okay, that'll do. Ah, trail. Okay. It is entirely possible to take too long and Ginger's dead by the time you get to him, but we're doing well. And I believe it's those two that kill him anyway. So, he'll be fine. Because even they were taking the night to rest. Forever. Though they didn't know that. Not you. No, not you either. Who? Oh, you.
Huh?
Oh, wake up, you lazy
Here,
bastard.
let me see.
Ah, God's sake. Fine, I'll eat from your pot then.
Oh, leave me be.
Shit.
My respects to you. Good luck to you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm looking for Ginger.
Well, if you go south...
I know where Neuhof.
Ah, I see.
All right, thank you.
God be with you.
Oi, get back here. I don't
Good
care
luck,
if you don't have
sir.
clothes on yet. Talk to me. I've dealt with them.
Taking care of those two cutthroats.
You don't look like you've been in a fight.
If you don't believe me, go and see for yourself.
All right, all right. All that matters is they've been taken care of.
They're dead. So, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore. He's in no danger now, is he? And nor are we.
That's right. You're safe now.
All right. They're hiding him nearby. A little way along the route to Uzhitz, there's a path to the right leading to a spring. From there, you'll find an overgrown trail to a ruined hut.
Finally, some useful information. Thank you, charcoal burner.
May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. That is useful information. Come, Pebbles. I'm going to feel horrible when I replace Pebbles. Because I will. He's, you know, he's your starter horse. Starter horses are always shit horses. It's, you know, it's just the way of it. But it's Pebbles. You know. Anyway. Actually, first off, let's check out this accident. Is there something I can open here? Oh, red deer venison, yes please. And I think I'll go on foot from here. I will also save the damn game. This is the path to Uzhitz, and he did say that there was a slightly overgrown path to the right. Is that it? No, that's a log. Or is it? You know what? This might be it. not. No. Oh shit, that was a stag and a half. Don't worry, I'm not out to kill you yet. Another time, perhaps. This is the one, I reckon. Where's the map? Yeah, because it's definitely not. Yep. Yeah, I'm not signing up for the tourney game. Not this time, anyway. Next tourney, I might be able to, but this one, no, sorry. Bit busy. Tourney's a great way to practice fighting, though. Because you get to fuck around with real weapons, do full damage, and take full damage. And you get a full heal at the end of it. It's great. At the end of each round, even.
It's not my fault. There was nothing I could have done to help. I was frozen solid. I couldn't even open my mouth. I couldn't even get a peep out. They would have killed me if I'd said anything. I couldn't stop what happened. I'm not to blame.
You done?
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time.
Why did you run?
Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
And where are your
I'm
cronies?
looking for your friends. Where are they?
Charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognized? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
Tell me about the limping one.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know him?
I saw him a few times in the tavern in Ushitz, playing dice and boozing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Why did you kill that bandit?
Why did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
Ah, I just asked him about that, yeah.
All I...
Okay, tell me everything that
And
happened.
now tell me exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I want to hear it.
Don't worry, I won't get bored.
All right. I woke up in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss. So I went out into the dark, same as usual, only Only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. And then it was too late. They went past, and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight, and I started to sneak away. But then...
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. He ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Okay. What about the others?
What about the others? Is there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
And what did they quarrel about?
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
I know how you feel.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. You probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Perhaps I could. What would you like?
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm. I ran away, and God knows what they'll think about it. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Just go there and see what happens.
Just try, and you'll see whether they drive you away or not. But if you explain it to them, they're sure to understand.
I suppose you're right. Thank you for your help, and God bless you.
Diddly diddly do. Oh! New level in lockpicking. Oh, look, more skins. And a linen shirt. Yeah, what the hell, I'll take it. Actually, I'll grab the bandages too. Not the bludgeon. I've got a bludgeon. It's a fine bludgeon too. Okay, and that's where the path ends. Pebbles, I need you. Magic horse. Magic horse who has lost the trail. There it is. Ginger. Not going to offer you a lift, sorry. Okay. Now it is time to report back to Sir Bernard, I believe. And talk to him about this fellow from Ujits with a limp.
Yeah.
Should be more careful, really, while riding along these trails. There's often bandits or humans around. And the last thing I need is to get murdered. Or, you know, thrown from my horse.
Yeah.
Where the hell am I? Ah, I think I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the inn up ahead. Okay, it's fine. Oh, look, get out of the way! Um... Okay, cool. Now, to rest for an hour. Yeah, it's just the one. I think I will find somewhere that I can cook that red deer venison. I'll also eat from that pot.
Here, enjoy it.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Ah!
So, come and have a word with me.
After what I just did, no thank you.
Yeah.
Ah, I just embarrassed myself in front of the local... Let's think of a polite word for it. Lady of the evening. Old lady of the evening. Okay. Okay, yeah. Just to actually check the quest. Yeah, go and tell Captain Bernard. As I suspected, but, you know, good to be certain. Sword skill. Zorn Ort, Wrath Strike. Why not? And lockpicking. Let's go with lasting lockpicks. That will be fine, I'm sure. Okay. Okay then. Back to Rattay we go. Chill, Pebbles. You're alright, horse. Now, where the hell is Bernard? I think I managed to just barely avoid killing those chickens. He's not there. Where the hell is he? No. Oh, what the hell? He's back at fecking Neuhof. God damn it.
Yeah.
Why didn't you warn me, Pebbles? Damn horse. He knows everything, does Pebbles, but he doesn't ever let Henry know. You're alright. Chill. What's this? Sir Radzig's here. Hello. I'll talk to you momentarily, Sir Radzig. Bernard?
I'll be with you.
So, I know who attacked Neuhof.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been. The Lord watch over you.
Okay. Sir Radzig it is, then. Hello, Sir Radzig.
Greetings. What do you need?
I have another lead to the bandits.
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent.
Come on
You've
in,
already
cat.
told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
The whole story, or just the gist of it, sir?
It's up to you what you consider important.
One of the Neuhof stable boys, a lad they called Ginger, fled from there and hid out with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the point.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarreled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Ujits. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Neuhof to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. A new level in strength as well. Why are you heading to Neuhof, sir?
Why choose Neuhof?
It's somewhat at the center of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it. May the Lord
Well.
watch over you.
Okay then. Looks like we're off to Ujits then. Bernard! Buddy! Buddy, I know it's a short walk back to Ratai. It's not far, I get that, but you've got a horse, mate. You rode your horse out here? Have you forgotten about your horse? You have. You've forgotten about your horse. You absolute fool. Oh well, off to Ujits then. There's just nothing else for it. That's where we're going. Before Pebbles starts having a go at me, I shall rest him a little. But not entirely, and not for very long. And this can be a problematic area, so I'm not going to gallop through like a madman. I will end up thrown from my horse, or worse. Possibly much, much worse. Anything that results in the death of Henry is to be avoided, quite frankly. Plenty of horse poo in the world, which, let's face it, there would be. There's plenty of horses to poo in the world. I see Ujits before me. But, I think I shall at least have a quick break here. Shall return. Okay. I just remembered. Yeah, they don't like me much here. Okay. I'm sure I'll be fine. Stronghold. I'm not using a shield yet. £15 more. Huh. Okay. Tight grip. Excuse me, coming through. Okay. Innkeepers know everything.
My respects to you.
Tell me about the fellow with the limp.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
What would you want with him? Well, it's no skin off my nose. The bastard has a cottage on the edge of the village by the road to Radzig.
Okay. Excellent.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
All right. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
They are harsh times indeed, but I can afford 200.
You all like it here. Like
Sleeping on a cloud it is. That's what they all say. Okay, so apparently we walked right past his house. Or road, or something. Horse walked. We horse walked right past his house. Uh-huh. This it? No. That. I'm going to blame Pebbles for this. Ah, here we go.
Citizens, move along. There's nothing to see here.
That's what you call nothing to see. I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof. I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Yeah, that's messy.
Sakra. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
So who was he anyway? This Lubosh with a limp.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or brawl a long time ago.
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't know. The last few days he didn't go anywhere. He was home the whole time. But he always kept everyone in the village at arm's length.
Did he have any kith or kin in the village?
None. A loner he was. I don't know the last time I saw him with anyone.
And where was he?
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk, so you never knew if he was away or holed up at home.
And when was the body found?
When did you find the body? And did anyone see anything?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard anything. I don't know how they could gut him like that without someone hearing him scream.
Another thing about Lubosh.
No. Yeah, I'm going to have a look. I'll be back. Okay, well, plenty of strawberry jam here.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream.
It would.
Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? Armour? Well, it seems Lubosh wasn't your everyday crofter. And judging by the bloodstains, it looks like he lived the way he died. Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? Why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
I don't really need to be ransacking Lubosh's house, but I'm doing it anyway.
Nothing unusual.
Because, bugger it, why not? No one else is. No one else is about to, so I may as well. Okay, well, I think we're done here. Best set fire to the house, bailiff.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I don't really
Another
know.
thing about Lubosh.
Found this bloody armour at his
I
house.
found armour in his house, covered in blood.
God preserve us. Everyone knows he was a violent oaf, but I never thought he'd stoop to murder. At least he never did that here.
I never saw him murder anyone. Oh no.
Good luck to you.
first rule of being a murderer is don't murder your neighbours. It's a little bit obvious. That's why neighbours of serial killers are all... Oh, he was such a quiet young man. It's because they're always out murdering people. Okay, find out more about Lubosh. Rightio. Hey, you. You with the hat.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? You know Lubosh?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Who was Lubosh?
That man Lubosh who was murdered. What was he like?
I didn't really know him. He kept to himself.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Come to think of it, he was in church yesterday. He was even talking to the priest and went to confession. I was wondering what
The absolute bastard.
to take to the faith all of a sudden. But I suppose no sin's too dark for God's mercy.
So what was Lubosh doing on the day of the Neuhof raid?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I was coming from the tavern very late that night, and I caught a glimpse of someone entering the village. He looked like he was in a hurry. It was only a shadow against the sky, but after what happened, I wouldn't wonder.
And who was Lubosh seeing?
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
Not with anyone from the village. He used to sit in the tavern next to us sometimes, but he never said much.
That's all.
Okay. Talk with the priest, is it? Talk with the priest. Where are you, priest? Where the hell is the church? The church, where is it? I require a priest. But not for any of those normal reasons, oh no. I just need to talk to him. Ah. There we have him. A weird priest with a wooden sword. Who is not to be fucked with when he's got his wooden sword out. Aha! He stops as soon as he might hit you. Hello, Father Godwin. You know how to wield a sword.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Very well. Can I ask you a few questions about Lubosh?
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Very well then. What was he doing on the day of the Neuhof raid?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Curse a priest with conviction.
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
I'm not personally religious, but that's fair enough, actually, I think. But I'm still going to try and talk him round, of course.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
There has to be some exception.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
Definitely not going to say I'll get that confession out of you by force, even though I have been intimidating people a lot lately. You could be condemning innocent people to death.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Damn it, Lubosh was my only lead.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
Okay. Meet the priest in the inn in the evening. We can do that. We can do that. But I see my old foe. Don't worry, I'm not going to rob you this time. I'm just here to play dice.
Want to try that? Dice?
I promise, I'm not here to rob you this time.
You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing.
Damn it, why isn't one of those twos a 5? Oh well. Now, why isn't that 6 a 2? Or the 1?
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
He doesn't know how good going can get.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Well, it'll be tidy for a little while at least.
450. There we go.
That's it.
Actually, his dice are telling me I didn't rob him.
Should I, shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Because I'd have stolen those.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
I don't like using fancy dice,
Come on.
but I love collecting them. Oh.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Oh, will I?
This'll be the one. We'll see.
Oh
No luck
dear.
tonight.
You poor, poor individual. You know what? I'm just going to take the 400. That's half my way to victory already.
Oh no.
Still rolling fairly low, all things considered.
This'll be the one. We'll see. God's holy hat!
Oh, I am absolutely obliterating this poor person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, there you go. That's a decent roll. There's every chance he might win still. Really?
That's it.
Even though the chances are very, very slim. In fact, he's just lost. There we go.
Sacre! I can't believe it.
Ha 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 ha. That'll do for now, I feel. Next time we will have a glass of wine and a discussion with Father Godwin. Maybe Alehouse Maid might join us, who knows?
Good afternoon.
Can you tell me anything about Lubosh?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Well, who was Lubosh?
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Okay, notice anything suspicious about him?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday, he turned up at the church and even talked to the parish priest.
She leaned in very closely then.
He had a bad conscience.
Very close. What was Lubosh doing the day of the Neuhof raid?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
And who did he meet with?
Do you know who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
Okay then.
Thank you.
Take care.
Anyway, yes.
Jesus, you men
That will
smell
do for now. I've beaten this fellow at Farkle. I've got some information about Lubosh, and I will talk with the priest, Father Godwin, over a glass of wine in the evening. For now, I bid you farewell.